break down these walls, disregard the signs. Tears fall like waterfalls, and tears cross the line. Now I don't mind doing this alone. No, alone. Let the wind spin me back to zero. Please, world, bring back my hero. Wind spin me back to zero, and on your way. Move me, move me, move me past the one. Break down inside herself. She cries because please trust yourself. Please trust that there's love. Now I don't mind doing this alone. No, alone. Let the wind spin me back to zero. Please, world, bring back my hero. Wind spin me back to zero, and on your way. Move me, move me, move me past the one. One stupid thought, one silly word. No trust in me, no hope in me. Zero, 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 zero. And move me past the let the wind spin me back to zero. Please, world, bring back my hero. Wind spin me back to zero, and on your way. Move me, move me, move me past the one. Wind spin me back to zero. Zero. Wind spin me back to zero. Wind spin me back to zero, and on your way.
And that is part of what we're in for the next hour. Outstanding.
Very, very nice.
So, Dean, it's not your first time on the show, but Tyler, it is.
Yes.
All right, we're going to grill you for the next hour. That's fine. By the time you leave here, you're going to go,
why'd I do that?
Guys have had a busy weekend so far.
Yeah, we played last night at the Inn at Sugar Hill, and then we were at the Fire on the Beach in Ocean City this morning until a couple hours ago, and then headed over here.
Yeah, you were there till what, 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Must have been a quick trip down the Parkway.
It was.
Yeah, I was surprised. You actually got here before I got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I do that every once in a while. I let everybody catch a breath here.
Yeah.
Donna's got something in front of her that she's going to read. And, here we go.
Okay, yes. Every day, more people are listening to WCFA-LP, Cape May's community radio station. You can identify your business with an underwriting message on special shows, programs, and events. For more info, go to the Center for Community Arts and WCFA-LP at 884-7525 or by email at radio@wcfa-lp.org.
She did that so well.
No, not that good.
So anyway, Dean, let's talk about, before I launch you into the next tune here, you are not a Cape May resident. Where are you from?
I'm from Ocean City, New Jersey, and I've lived there pretty much all my life and have slowly made my way down the shore here and started playing a couple places, and then I met you, Roy, and did the radio show, and I'm now 30 miles from home.
What about you, Tyler? Where are you from?
I'm from Wyckoff, New Jersey. It's up north, Bergen County. And
Oh, that's pretty.
I'm
yeah,
really
that's
here
north.
just mostly because Dean and I met at college, so
Oh, okay.
he
Nope.
got me this.
All right. So where are you guys going to school?
We go to Lebanon Valley College in Annville, PA. It's right next to Hershey.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, we met about 3 months ago, started playing music together, and now we're here.
And here you are. Great. Ouch.
Why don't we get into another song? You know, as you're doing these, people might not be familiar with the song. Tell us a little bit about the song.
Gotcha.
before you-
Okay. This song that we're going to play is called Innocent, and it was one of the first ones that we learned together as our band Dropout Julian. And it's one that I've had for a while, and I wrote it just about, like, I kind of live my life that everything's innocent till proven guilty. And so that's pretty much what this song's about. So, well, let's do it. On a bus ride home to a place to call my own, with a girl I'm now in love with. She greets me with a kiss the 1 month made me miss, but the way she kissed ain't the same. How could she break the trust she gave? Innocent till proven guilty. I know you miss me, I can tell it's the truth, but while I was away you did some things you shouldn't do. Did it get you through? Was say enough to cross the line? Because you're the too innocent to be innocent this time. Pack your things, you're headed out. Jury's decided without a doubt. Those lips aren't mine anymore. I don't wanna hear everything I fear, because my nightmares came true. How could she break the trust she gave? Innocent till proven guilty. I know you miss me, I can tell it's the truth, but while I was away you did some things you shouldn't do. Did it get you through? Was safe enough to cross the line? Because you look too innocent to be innocent this time. You're gonna miss what we had. I know you miss me, I can tell it's the truth, but while I was away you did some things you shouldn't do. Did it get you through? Was say enough to cross the line? Because innocent this time.
I like it.
Well, thanks.
All right, I got to ask you, okay? Obligatory question. I'm sure that you get it from a lot of people. How long have you been playing guitar?
I started playing guitar in 6th grade.
Was that the first instrument that you played?
The first instrument I played was, I had this tiny little keyboard when I was really little, and it was just like bells that you would play, but I would play that all the time, and I'm still just as good at piano as I was back then, so. But I started cello in 4th grade when you could start instruments in middle school, and then I switched to trumpet after that, but then I kept playing the cello at home for a little bit, and then switched to guitar because I really liked the string instruments.
Was it basically the strings that made you want to play guitar? Or?
Yeah, I'd really liked playing cello, and my mom had a guitar in the house all the time, so I picked it up and just started playing around, and in 6th grade is when I decided to take lessons for it.
What kind of music were you listening to in 6th grade?
In 6th grade, I don't know, it was a lot of classic rock. I've moved to, I guess, throughout the decades, and I kind of listen to everything from now to 50s, 60s stuff, so a wide variety, but back then it was mostly classic rock kind of stuff.
How long did you take lessons for?
I took lessons from 6th grade to 9th grade, and now I'm going to college for jazz guitar, so I'm taking lessons again and playing a lot up at school.
Jazz guitar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always pick the easy genres. You know?
Oh, yes. Totally.
Me, I grew up on, 3-chord rock and roll.
Yep.
It was about all I could handle when I was a kid. Tyler, time to put you on the spot. What's your main... you got the cajon with you today. All right, we got a bunch of people out there going, what's a cajon?
Most of the people we know know.
Most of the people we know because it I guess it's only been about the past year and a half or so. I think that it's become kind of popular.
It's getting big in like the whole indie acoustic crowd. I guess that's what you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. that
Yeah,
kind of
indie
crowd.
acoustic. I like that.
Yeah.
You a drummer?
Yes. Drum set player. Yep.
How long you been doing that?
6th grade too, actually. I started playing like in the middle of 6th grade, I believe, because I wanted to learn to play rock music. I guess that was kind of the drive behind it, and getting a drum set was my dream at the time.
The only drawback I ever had to wanting to be a drummer was dragging all that stuff around and having to set it up and take
I
it
still
down.
regret it.
Guitars are much easier.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I wonder how piano players made out before the advent of portable keyboards. It's hey, there were a lot of things that discouraged me from playing instruments. Did you guys go to school together, or I think you're still going to school together?
Yes.
And you're obviously not becoming a jazz guitarist, or you might be.
Maybe.
I go to school, same school as Dean, as we said, Lebanon Valley College. It's in Annville, Pennsylvania. And I study music recording technology there.
Okay.
But I have to go with a instrument concentration, so I do percussion, which we don't really have a drum set program, but we have a jazz band, so I play drum set in the jazz band. I play in a rock band with Dean. And it's kind of like, while I do music stuff, I also learn a lot of the physics of recording and sound. And
Yeah, it's gotten to be quite a complicated
It's-
process. Well, are you learning analog, digital, computer? Digital?
We do digital, and we look at tape. Our professor has a tape machine that we kind of observed. We cut tape once in one class, so we've seen it. We haven't exactly used it yet.
Right. You might wind up in that situation if you ever wind up transferring, analog to digital. Now, I've got a friend of mine that saved every piece of recording equipment he's ever bought since about 8th grade.
Wow.
And he's got it all set up in the studio. It's fascinating, and it all still works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically, what are you working on? Pro Tools?
Pro Tools, yeah.
Pro Tools,
I
yeah.
do Pro Tools at school. I do Logic at my house.
Okay. Yeah, I looked at Pro Tools once, and I figured, anything that has that many college courses to learn, I probably don't need at home. So
Yeah, it's interesting.
we're due for a little more music here.
Gotcha. This song that we're going to play is called Orange. and it's named after a female, and she had asked me in 8th grade to write a poem for her, and her favorite color was orange. So this has nothing to do with the poem, but the orange alludes to said female. So, so here we go.
So I had another dream last night, one like the kind I haven't had in a long time. I had just been with my girl. You'd have thought my mind would have been anywhere else but you. Somehow after all these years, you're still on my mind. My feelings haven't changed, although the time has separated what friendship we have. Well, but after last night I'm glad, because you were in my dreams and I was holding on to you, watching through a television screen of a different me. I could nearly scream, because the way I want you now could only live, it seems. If I'm not with you, I can't be that guy anymore. So today I've been sitting down, trying to relive a dream. I look back now, not only to the dream, but to the past years of my life. Because you were in my dreams and I was holding on to you, watching through a television screen of a different me. I could nearly scream, because the way I want you now could only live, it seems. If I'm not with you, I can't be that guy anymore. Oh, anymore. If I could understand what I was feeling right now, how you would be the first to find out. I don't want to stir my feelings around, so if I pour them out, it'll be easier to find what I'm looking for.
We're going to give you a minute or two to breathe here. You guys have had a rough weekend.
Thanks.
And you're listening to Open Mic at WCFA with our guests today, Dean Howie, Tyler Kolonak. You're listening to the radio station, the Center for Community Arts, WCFA-LP Cape May 101.5. And Donna's going to tell you about another one of our shows here on WCFA.
Okay. On Saturday mornings, tune in from 9 a.m. to noon for 6 Degrees to hear host Mike Murphy bring the worlds of music together with themes like weather or food or love. The occasional listener's challenges match performers you think have nothing in common, like Bjork with King's Short Shirt or Coleman Hawkins with Bill Pullum in 6 Steps or Less. Set your musical compass for Mike Murphy's 6 Degrees, Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. here on WCFA-LP 101.5 FM.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right, Dean, let's talk about your songwriting. When did you write your first song?
I wrote my first song in, first fake song in 4th grade. Well, for one of the first times I had picked up a guitar. I just was playing around with it and wrote little song. It was called "And I Said," and I would just ramble on about words because, you know, fourth grader writing a song. And but the first real song, I guess, that I ever wrote and performed with a band was a song called "Goodbye to Your World," and I played it last time I was on the show, actually, as I remember when Liz was talking to me about that. But it was really kind of surreal having that first experience of being able to play something that, you know, you just twirl your guitar around in your room and sing to the windows, but and then you're actually playing it to real people. So
How old were you the first time people actually wanted to hear one of your songs and didn't say, "Go away, kid"?
well, wanted? I don't know if I could ever say. But the first time we ever started getting gigs, I was in a band with my friend Andy, who actually just played the other gigs this weekend with. We were in a band called 1-2-3 Draw, and our summer going into high school, we played on the Ocean City Boardwalk for the first time, which was super, it was awesome. We just played a couple cover songs and a couple originals, and people were passing by. We had a little crowd by the end of that year, and we did that for 5 years afterward, up until my freshman year of college.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Let's talk about Dropout Julian.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, huh?
Well,
there's always an explanation.
yeah.
behind a name
Okay.
like
So
this.
it was Corey, right? He was sitting in.
It was Corey, yeah.
It was one of our first practices ever because we got to open for these other bands at school, and so we were playing and didn't really have a name yet. And my roommate at the time, or still is, his name's Julian, and he didn't want to be in the band. I had always asked him to play every time I get, because he plays guitar too, and he's really talented, but he just never wanted to be in a band. So I wanted to name the band after him as kind of like a little inside joke with
We
him.
were originally just going to be like Julian, I think.
Yeah, we were
Julian.
originally just going to be
Julian.
just Julian, and then our friend Corey, who's he's a drummer.
He's a
that
drummer
you know.
in a band called the Mellowells.
And you wanna tell-
Oh my god, he basically, we were talking, and we originally kept calling ourselves in the genre pop punk, so we're trying to think of pop punk names, and somehow we came upon the name Dropout Julian, and instantly Corey said, "That's it." And I was really hesitant, I'll be honest. I was like, I don't think this is fit for us. And then by the end of the week, I was thinking, this is it.
Mhm,
This is
people
gonna
had
be cool.
known us by name then at the end of the week, like after our first show, so it was
That's
really
good.
awesome.
If people know you by
Yeah.
name, say, we'll stick with this one.
The least sensible way to get a name for a band was the way I was in high school. It was somewhere near my senior year, I think. And we had put together a new band, and we were desperate for a name. And the name of the band became Miami Carey, only because that was the name of the manufacturer that made the range hood over my mother's stove. we were that desperate for a name. I mean, there was no thinking involved in this one.
That's sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of things about my life that are very sad. Okay, so basically in Dropout Julian, we're missing some members today.
Yeah, we are half of Dropout Julian.
Yes.
It's I'm the lead singer, and then we have Cody Esposito, who plays guitar and sings backup vocals. Tyler plays drums, and then Ryan Gemmel is our bass player. And they couldn't make it down, and Tyler was down all weekend because, you know,
We were busy.
yeah.
Guys, yeah.
Okay, and is what you're doing now the basic genre of the music that you do with Dropout Julian?
Yeah,
Okay.
just picture distortion and electric instruments and
A little bit
drums, and
heavier, but
so
Yeah, we're not quite set up for with enough room here, but we've done stranger things than that. You had a busy weekend. You played a couple of places. You get a chance to play out a lot?
pretty often. That's kind of what I'm doing this summer. I'm teaching at the art center and then just playing gigs around the art center in Ocean City. And yeah, so we're just playing around, and Tyler has a house in Brigantine, so he's down for a little bit in the summer, so it's convenient, and we just, share gigs and just have fun.
it's fun.
Okay, now we've got some people listening that are musicians that want to know how you're getting these gigs.
A lot of it's just going in, eating at restaurants, talking to the owners. Some of them are, I guess, lasting gigs, like ones that I started playing a couple of years ago, and somebody knows somebody, and my name's passed along, and so that's pretty much it for now. But we're hoping to acquire more venue style ones, and more just around our school and college age kids. But it's really nice just getting to play down here, open mic nights, and at just restaurants for like jazz hours, like we played this weekend.
Okay, what about your jazz band? Is that like an ongoing thing? Is that just an informal get together and have fun thing?
They're a boy story.
Yeah.
Another one.
So do you wanna?
You know this one better than I do, actually.
We got a gig up at school. We played at a retirement home a Valentine's Day dance, and we needed to fill 2 hours of music, and we were like, wow, we're really flattered that they asked us to do it, but we didn't really have an official group of people. They just asked like the musicians, which was us and all of our friends, if we could make a band and fill it. And so both of my roommates, Sam and Julian, our Dropout Julian mascot, Sam is an amazing sax player, and Julian on piano, just the same. And our friend Aileen she has such an awesome voice. She's a vocal major up at Lebanon Valley. And so we all kind of just put together a little jazz group band kind of thingy, and we just jam on songs and play standards, and it meshed really well. And so we needed a name for that as well, and so I wanted to be called Rubies, and Julian picked up a B.B. King album, and the first name that he saw was Caledonia, which is one of the names of one of his songs, and so we just combined them together. And so our jazz group, which is close to the same lineup, is the Caledonia Rubies up at school, and we play a little bit up there, and
I'm going to follow up on that after you play another song.
Gotcha. Okay, this song is called Could Have Been You, and I wrote this one before, I guess, any relationships were real in my life, but then it kind of applied to a couple breakups, so it was preemptively spiteful.
One day this becomes reality, not only for me but for you. I feel as though we're holding each other back. No day's a good one to leave, no. I hope one day you see me with someone who you could have been, but one day they will leave me. I haven't cared for someone since I never stopped liking you. One day I'll love you again. You were leading me down a path on which I was heading where I wanna go, but the road got narrow, then there was nothing left but you. So let's go and find our own ways, but only for now, 'cause in the end my path will meet yours again. I hope one day you see me with someone who you could have been, but one day they will leave me. I haven't cared for someone since I never stopped liking you. One day I'll love you again. One day you see me with someone who you could have been, but one day they will leave me. I haven't cared for someone since I never stopped loving you. One day I'll look for you again. One day I'll look for you again. I'll be here without you, but I'm sort of moving on. Neither one of us want to, but you know it's been too long. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na na na. And I hope you understand. I've realized how much I found out now, and I hope you understand. I've realized now that I hope you understand.
Yes, indeed. I'm still sitting here trying to think of the song Orange, and I forgot to listen to see what word you picked that rhymes with orange.
Surprisingly, the word orange is never in the song.
Okay, I always got questions. We could spend hours and hours with the dumb questions I have to ask. Why jazz guitar?
I ended up playing a lot of things throughout high school. Like, I started playing mellophone, and I played bass drum and snare drum and the drum line for marching band, and I sang in the choir. So I guess when it came to college, it was a matter of just choosing what instrument, like Tyler said, what instrument you want to pursue besides getting your degree. And guitar has been my love forever. That completely creams all the other instruments when it comes to which one's my favorite. So I had really gotten into jazz in high school. One of the co-jazz band directors and a teacher of a class called Jazz Rock was Tim Cox, and he's a phenomenal guitar player. And so he had been teaching us jazz all throughout high school, and like how to read charts and just playing along, how to make appropriate chord melodies and things like that, and how to just like feel it. And so I really enjoyed what he was doing, so it's awesome to be able to pursue that in college.
So we have a music major and a recording major. So I would think that it's pretty obvious that you're doing some recording of your own material.
Yeah.
Have you put together a complete CD yet for public consumption?
Working on it.
Yeah.
We have three, I guess you'd call them demos for right now. 3 demos up on our Reverb Nation page, which you can get to. It's on our it's basically on Facebook, on our Facebook for Jeff Julian. And we're basically working now on a full-length CD with all our originals that we're hoping for. We said Thanksgiving. It's definitely a big hope. I'm going to be doing the production of it, so it's kind of testing my skill too.
That's
Just
good.
terrifying,
It's good
but
practice.
yeah,
It's
it's
good.
going to be good practice, and it's really, really fun. It's cool to see it come together because we've got, I think we tracked 5 songs. I'm scratching it because we're going to go back and it's going to sound better.
Yeah.
Just because
Trial and
practice, it's trial and error. So now we're hoping for something cool.
Yeah,
to come out of
it should turn out really well. We've played all the songs live so far, and they really vibe with us as a band. So it's really cool to have that come together as like a songwriter and be able to show it to these guys and it just click immediately. So we're really excited for it, and yeah. So by Thanksgiving, cross our fingers.
Awesome. Now, do you guys all write songs, or do you write most of them, Dean? Or
Well, yeah, for this band, I've kind of been the writer, but everybody has been in bands before, and like yeah. Tyler writes songs. He's good.
I don't know if you'd call them songs. I write in my spare time. I write a lot of I've written 2 metal CDs, I guess you'd call them. It's like thrashy, really heavy metal stuff that I do in my spare time, but it's much different from what we're playing today.
Yeah.
I would imagine, yeah.
We get it. Okay.
Roy's speechless.
Give
Write
me-
this down.
I'm always speechless. The brain cells aren't working. Give me a short example of your jazz style.
Of just playing around.
Just playing around.
I wrote this song called Beyond, and we played it at our final guitar ensemble concert. We did it as the closer, so that was kind of awesome too. So
I like it.
Very nice.
Okay.
Do you want to give us an example of your heavy metal stuff, or do you want to like pass on that?
Heavy metal cover.
Hey, set a new trend. You know?
What will they think of next? I just had my guitar worked on the other day by a guy who does a lot of recording up in Philly. He's been a guitar repair tech for about 35 years, but he is also a heavy metal guitarist. So he played us some of the recordings he's working on, and like most musicians, there's not too many genres of music I don't like, and I really enjoyed listening to the guy. We briefly mentioned Facebook. Do you have a separate Facebook page for your music?
I guess we just have a Dropout Julian like band page. And through that page, you can find our music. The link will take you right to Reverb Nation, which is where we have our demos up right now.
Okay. Any place else besides Reverb Nation?
YouTube?
We have a couple things on
We have
YouTube.
live stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, we've only been playing for about 3 months up at school, too, so trying to balance classes and getting degrees and putting stuff up, so...
Well, you
Yeah.
just don't sleep.
Yeah, well, that's
Damn.
the plan.
Sleep is... Okay.
All right. Well, so we after the show, we'll make sure that there's a link on this, the event page for today too.
Awesome.
You guys there.
Thank you.
What do we got here, Donna?
What do we got here? I'm gonna read something about another show on the radio station.
Oh, okay.
Is that good?
Well, yeah, as
Okay.
long as you can read.
I could the last time I checked. Let's see how it goes. Do you like the music of the 60s folk revival? And what no, I can't read. And what came along before that and since then? It's the music of Judy Collins, Peter, Paul and Mary, Pete Seeger, Woody Guthrie, and more. You know who they are. Tune in Friday mornings at 9 a.m. for Country Folk with host Larry Sarner. Larry's show brings you the old folk and country songs, bluegrass and related music, and some that's unrelated. That's Friday mornings, 9 a.m. to noon, right here on WCFA-LP 101.5 FM, the Center for Community Arts radio station in Cape May.
I've never seen her struggle reading before.
I
This
need
is-
new
this is-
glasses.
This is fun.
I just can't see what I'm
This
looking at
is
here.
fun. Before I embarrass my co-host any further,
Gotcha. This song is called The More We Hate, and it's just about how everything in life has opposites. So as the more you, I guess, fall in love with somebody, the more you learn about them to hate them, and so just discusses a lot of that really in a relationship setting, but more to the grand scheme as you think about the idea. So. Into my show, you knew I would go to the front row. And I hate to be generic, but you lit up the room.
Then your eyes met mine. I knew that you already knew mine. If only that's the way things were gonna be for the night. I know you didn't know her, and well, I didn't either. Didn't like them from the start, or what they had in their eyes. Sparks, but you fell from my hands. But oh, you that didn't land, you kicked them away. Then what you do, you cry, cry. The faster we run, the harder the wall. And as big as we are, it still hurts to fall. I'm moving nowhere, but I'm keeping my space. Because the more we love, the more we hate. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. How could I have known when you walked out? Guess I couldn't see through the crowd. Then another no one filled the space where you once were. We got too attached to the point of no turning back. We had one rule: what you give is what you get. The faster we run, the harder the walk. And as big as we are, it still hurts to fall. I'm moving nowhere, but I'm keeping my space. Cause the more we love, the more we hate. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. The more we love, the more we hate. The circle keeps turning until it breaks. But when it does, we're free, just you and me. It's time to think. You might think I'm stupid, cause of how little time it took me to make up my mind that I wanted you all to myself. Yeah, to share you with no one else, to keep on loving you. That's okay if you don't agree. All I want, all I need, and all I think, and all I bleed written on my heart. All you need to read is my first name, middle then last. I don't wanna make you just a part of my past, be mine in the present time. And if you say future, that'll be just fine. Yeah, the more I'm happy, the more I'm sad. For every good day, there's one that's bad. The more I don't see, the more I wish I did. Cause for every can, there's a lid. And I know that you're mine, cause when you're not here, this is what comes spilling out. The faster we run, the harder the wall. And as big as we are, it still hurts to fall. I'm moving nowhere, but I'm keeping my space. Cause the more we love, the more we hate. I'm moving nowhere, but I'm keeping my space. Cause the more we love, the more we hate.
Wow, I really, really love that song.
Oh, thank you.
Let's let them breathe for a minute here. You're listening to Open Mic at WCFA with our guest today, Dean Howie, Tyler Kolonik. I got to get that right. This is the radio station, the Center for Community Arts, WCFA-LP, Cape May 101.5. And for those of you that are regular listeners to this station, I found out yesterday, Charlie Logeman will be back soon on Sunday evenings from 6 to 7 with Cape May Crossroads. And I'm kind of excited about it. Charlie is the one that actually started this show. None of us can remember how long ago it was that this show actually started, but it's been a few years. But Charlie trained me, produced this show for a while, and it's good to see him coming back to the station. All right. You guys are in college. You guys have determined your majors early on. someday you're going to get out of college. Sometimes you can even do that in the 4 years that you're scheduled to do that, as long as you don't major in partying. What are you guys going to do with your degrees when you get out there? Two guys sitting here shaking their heads, looking at each other like, I don't know.
I guess we're looking at each other, confused kind of answers. I don't know.
I think we just talked about this in the car.
Yeah, we did actually. This is what we talked about in the ride here. I don't know. I just want to end up doing something that makes me happy. I definitely want to pursue music, and I'm going for an education degree, and I really like teaching. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing that. We'll see how that goes. I enjoy conducting, so maybe teaching along the lines of that. Definitely, I'm going to still write songs and try to put music out for even one person who listens. Not in it to make money or make it big. I like writing songs and like people listening to them. So, any of that.
Tyler, world famous recording engineer.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
That's going to be reality, but I'll try. Besides that, I've always been interested in just gear in general, so maybe manufacturing of some sort of affordable gear for people like me that can't afford shell out a lot of money for it.
People like you, I've seen my bank account.
Yeah, I know.
Make it for people like me, would you?
People like us.
Yeah. Most musicians that I know can't afford half of the stuff they actually wind up getting. You do without food for 2 weeks just to get the next step up.
Well, those both sound like pretty attainable goals, so that's good. That's good. It's nice to know where you're going or where you want to go.
We're I see your mom and Shep are here. Hi guys.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, guys.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what. Play your mom's favorite song.
My mom definitely loves Something to Say, because actually this was a co-written song between her and I. I wrote all the music and the chorus, and she had written words, and I threw them into the song because they fit perfectly. So, yeah. This song is called Something to Say, and it's about not knowing how to say I love you to somebody, and how the music will speak that for you. So...
If you kiss me, would you say some words? The ones I couldn't say, the ones you never heard. And if you looked into those eyes, would you understand the way I feel inside? Got some to say, but I don't know how. When the words fail, the music speaks to you. When my heart has scaled a mountain just for you, when I know it's there, the love will sing to you. So then sing with me. Looking into those eyes, I hope you understand the way I feel inside. You've got something to say, but I don't know how. When the words fail, the music speaks to you. When my heart has scaled a mountain just for you. When I know it's there, So now it's a between. Yeah, you know what I mean. To say the right thing. I've got something to say, oh, but you don't know how when the words fail. The music speaks to you when my heart has scaled a mountain just for you when I know it's there. The love will sing to you. Oh, the love will sing to you. Oh, the love will sing to you. Until then, sing with me when the words fail. The music speaks to you when my heart has scaled a mountain just for you when I know it's there. The love will sing to you. Until then, sing with me.
Hey, Laurie, come in here and take a bow. She's hiding.
She's hiding. Very
hiding.
nice. Very nice.
There
Good
we
job.
go.
Very good.
All
Very
right.
good.
I'm going to ask Donna to read one more. We're going to keep making Donna read stuff until she gets it right. So,
You're right. Oh, we're going to be here for a long, long time. All right. Okay. Listen every Saturday from 8 to 9 p.m. for Theater of the Mind. Theater of the Mind features original tales of growing up, growing old, and growing wise from the mind of playwright, storyteller, and radio veteran Ray Crew. Sometimes he'll make you laugh, sometimes he'll make you cry, but he'll always make you think. All you need is your radio and your imagination. That's Theater of the Mind with Ray Crew, Saturday nights at 8, right here on WCFA 101.5 FM.
Okay, I had you play your mom's favorite song. What's your favorite song that you've ever written?
I don't know. It's actually a pretty new one that it's still in the process, but it's like one of my favorites coming together. It's called I Want Your Friends to Sing Along, and it's kind of another passive-aggressive, spiteful type song, but
So, yeah,
that's how I get my emotions out.
You're
of
working through these anger management issues
Exactly.
well, I see.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, well.
I take it out in the strings rather than people.
As long as it doesn't involve beating a guitar against a wall, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, actually our favorite one, and I think because it gets the most crowd response from people at school, is a song called Doll that we've been playing.
Okay.
And it's the number 2 track on the CD that we recorded, and the demo's out on Reverb Nation. And I just think this song came together so perfectly because it was actually Tyler and I's first like time collaborating, because I brought in the song and he's like, well, what if I added this drum part here, and it came together quite awesomely, I think. So
Let's hear it.
You want to play that one for us?
we will, yeah.
Could know I'm right. You could hear my songs or leave before it's light. You could see my flaws that I tried to rewrite with every word and song, but you'd still love to fight. Can someone help me see you? It's you, it's you. Opening my eyes, you, it's you, it's you. Turning, winding me up, you, it's you, it's you. Point me direction, you, it's you, it's you. You're doing something right. tell you everything you've done, the bombs that you set off, and the mess you didn't clean up. Can someone help me see you? It's you, it's you. Opening my eyes, it's you, turning winding me up, it's you, for the direction, it's you, you're doing something right. I'm just a doll in your hands, with a gear in my back, but a heart and soul this figure does lack. Pain instead of skin, and wood in place of bones. All I need is one wish, yeah. I'm alive, yeah. It's you, opening my eyes, it's you, turning, winding me up, it's you, pointing the direction, it's you, you're doing something, it's you, opening my eyes, it's you, turning, winding me up, it's you, pointing the direction, it's you, you're doing something right.
Another great one. I tell you what, I love your songwriting.
Thanks.
We have run up on the end of the hour, and I want Dean, Tyler, brain crap. I want to thank both of you for being here. And I'd like to invite you to come back again sometime in any combination you'd like to bring in, short of like an 18-piece jazz band, because we're like running out of room here.
Cramped, but
Yeah, we can get everybody down next time.
You've been listening to Open Mic at
That would be great.
WCFA. Sorry, got sidetracked here. You've been listening to Open Mic at WCFA, which is newly underwritten by Bob Riper Drywall, and we want to thank Bob for that.
thanks, Bob.
This is the radio station of the Center for Community Arts, WCFA-LP KMA 101.5. And as soon as I find the little gizmo that I'm supposed to plug into the computer back here, we're going to return you to Jersey Jazz and more.
Thanks, guys. It's been fun.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Traffic.